Hey, 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 Blockchain Bernie here with my latest live stream from fabulous Las Vegas. And this time it's about Solana ETFs. Solana ETFs are coming. Will we have a countdown here of 69 days until the Solana ETFs are approved? And I'm going to talk about a lot of things today. So I will explain to you what ETFs are. I will talk about the precedent that has been set with approving the Ethereum ETFs and dive into the regulatory landscape a little bit and the regulatory challenges and then the potential impact of a Solana ETF. All right, and then we'll have a conclusion and future outlook. So let's dive right into it. And let's share my screen here. All right, so here we see the update with the approval of the Ethereum ETF. And hey, what's an ETF? It's an exchange-traded fund. It's way easier to use, way easier to invest into an asset if you can have an ETF. Fees are way, way lower than with other products there, and you can have it easily in your IRA or Roth IRA or all these type of things. So yeah, we all agree ETFs make life easier, and probably they will get more people investing into an asset such as now Ethereum, right? So, and that all means there are some people out there, and it's been discussed, on CNBC, it's been discussed here, on Crypto Slate, that it will set the stage for a Solana ETF. And that's what we all want to hear, because that's going to give a big, big boost to the Solana community. Right now, since the news broke with the Solana ETF, it seemed like it's dragging the whole altcoin community with it. But Solana has actually pulled back a lot in the last few days. It's down to like $162 as we speak, down from a recent high of 188 or so. So this might be due to, it's just Ethereum's a day right now because it's the Ethereum ETF that has been approved this time. But Solana's moment will come, right? And then also, it might be the SOL price is suffering a little bit temporarily because of the SIMD 96 vote. I talked about that earlier. So there is a vote about whether the priority fees that had recently been introduced on the Solana chain, currently 50% of those are being burned. And there is a vote going on whether those 50% are not being burned, and instead they go to the validators that create these APYs for you. Even if that goes through, and I have voted for it, the Xandeum validator has voted for it. We don't want those burned. If they are burned, they benefit the whole Solana community. But if we keep them as a validator and share them with you, which we are doing with our liquid staking pool that's just about to be launched, then it just goes to you, the stakers, rather than anyone in the community. So it's actually a great thing for the Solana community. So back to the ETFs. So yeah, many experts say it'll set the stage for Solana ETF. Is it close enough? Is Solana close enough to Ethereum? And for me, the answer is clearly yes. There are a few differences, of course. There has been that FTX thing, and the FTX estate is still holding a lot of SOL tokens and all these type of things. But in the end, I don't think that's a material difference here. They did take out the staking product out of the ETFs because the SEC thinks it shouldn't be in there, and staking is kind of a security and all these type of things. But it's just the Ethereum ETF without the staking product, so that's all great. And there are a lot of experts here that say, what is the regulatory landscape? And of course, the SEC is very cautious, is acting very cautious here. Gary Gensler is known for that. He's extremely cautious. But It could take a month or two or so until the Ethereum ETF will actually be listed after it's being approved. So they won't do everything right there, and that's okay. But it's going to be there, the Ethereum ETF, and that'll set the stage for the Solana ETF. So my prediction is it could be 69 days just from today. And that's just my guess after reading all these different articles here, after looking into the regulatory landscape. And the regulatory landscape is actually changing here, right? So because, as we all know, it's election year, and crypto has actually been something that is coming more and more into the spotlight. And people think like, hey, crypto could be something that actually helps decide this election, right? Because there's RFK running there with a very pro-crypto stance, right? We had Trump recently with giving his pro-crypto stance after he wasn't that much pro-crypto in earlier years, but then, he had his NFT series and all these things, and, recently came out with being pro-crypto, and that puts a lot of pressure on Biden. Just being the only one that hates crypto, I don't think it will be a wise strategy for him. So the whole regulatory landscape seems changing here. Yeah, so what does that all mean? Most likely ETFs is a thing that can't be stopped, and the Ethereum ETFs have been approved. A few months from now, they will be traded, and my personal guess is we will see Solana ETFs really, really soon. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and catch you later. Peace.